Question number 4, Grant Robertson.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Climate Change Issues. Does he agree with Dr Jan Wright, the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment, that his government's changes to the emissions trading scheme, quote, makes a farce of our climate change commitments? If not, why not?
The Honourable Simon Bridges.
On behalf of the Minister for Climate Change Issues, no, New Zealand remains on track to meet its first commitment period obligations under the Kyoto Protocol to maintain its average emissions at 1990 levels during the period 2008 to 2012. In fact, New Zealand is expected to exceed its commitment.
Grant Robertson.
Is the Ministry for the Environment correct when it estimates that the direct cost to the taxpayer for the proposed changes in this bill will be $330 million?
The Honourable Simon Bridges.
Well, Mr Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, we don't see actually that amount of money as a revenue stream. In fact, what it is was the accounting by officials going forward of revenue coming to the Crown. Well, that's not the situation.
Grant Robertson, supplementary question.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, Grant Robertson.
Well, 2 points of order. Point of order, Speaker. I seek leave of the House to table a Cabinet paper from the Office of the Minister for Climate Change Issues that includes a table on the net fiscal impact of the proposed policy changes showing a $330 million impact.
Leave is sought to table that document. Is there any objection? There is no objection. Grant Robertson, supplementary
Why
question.
is he prepared to see ordinary New Zealanders pay their share of carbon costs through petrol and electricity prices, but under this legislation give polluters an indefinite 90% subsidy on their emissions at a cost of $330 million to those ordinary taxpayers?
The Honourable Simon Bridges.
On behalf of the Minister, we don't view this as a subsidy, and we don't agree with the characterisation there. But the fact of the matter is, we have made a judgment that actually we live in very fragile economic conditions globally, and that it's not right to heap on costs onto business and households at this time.
Grant Robertson.
Speaker.
Order, I want to hear the question. I'd say to members, please, the noise is unreasonable. Grant Robertson.
Has the Minister spoken to the chair of the Select Committee today who drew into question Dr Jan Wright's independence and impartiality? One of the members of the Select Committee who today drew into question the impartiality and independence of the Parliamentary Commissioner for the Environment simply because she raised concerns that this government continues to subsidise polluters at the cost of taxpayers.
Insofar as the Minister is responsible, the Honourable Simon Bridges.
No. Look, the Commissioner is entitled to her views, but so are the members on this side of the House.
Question number 5, the Honourable Tau Henare.
Thank you, Mr Speaker.